Your hometown station real estate and financial guides are back on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, to share with you what you need to know in order to navigate the sometimes confusing markets and guide you toward financial wellness. Reach out to them for advice at 855-DON-GINO. And now back to your hosts, Don Getling and Gino Franti.
Are you sad? We're sad because we're coming into the final quarter of our 2-hour show here on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show, and we love being with you every week. We really do. We work hard on this every week to have relevant and topical information. I did that for Gino.
Don did that on
he
purpose.
all of a sudden starts reaching for cream in his pocket. Yeah, we have a lot of fun here on the show, and we hope you do too. Every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Right here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Almost 2 years of sharing with you just great information with some great guests, and today's guests are just phenomenal. We do not have enough time with Amy Sturton and Jeff Hunter, or Amy Sturton and Jeff Sturton. These two are one and the same, and with real pro advantage, and they've been sharing the ins and outs of short sales and short sale negotiations like no other, because they do it all day long. It's not something they have to do, it's something they want to do because they're the best at it. And we thank you guys for sharing such great information.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Cool. So one of the things we talked about right before we left, and I think it's very relevant and topical and timely, is we're seeing a lot of changes in servicers right
Huge.
now. Obviously, the
Including
big
my
one,
own.
the biggest one is GMAC, right? ResCap, which was owned by GMAC. Part of the restructuring through their bankruptcy is that they had to sell off these assets. So if you had a GMAC loan, more than likely your loan will be sold to Ocwen. That's where it's going to land.
I just got my letter yesterday.
Oh, happy day. Let me just tell you, if you're working with Ocwen and you've just received
Stay on
it,
top of it.
okay, yeah, stay on top of it, stay all over them. If you have an escrow account, stay all over them. And if you're paying more than 4%, just call us. We'll get you out of it.
Oh, that was good, Gino. I like that. Seriously, if you're paying more than 4%, silly you. That's all I gotta say.
Well, not everybody can get out of their loans that are paying more than 4%, Don. But if we should at least give it a shot.
That's right.
You should take a look at it. Call us at 855-DON-GINO. We'll take a look to see if we can do it. And we've been pretty lucky lately. We've been doing a lot of loans for homeowners that are upside down. Sorry, stealing short sale business from you, but I'd rather keep people in their homes where possible.
So you mentioned GMAC and Ocwen. We got B of A selling their loans to Nation Star. How does that affect someone who's underwater that is contemplating or needing to short sell their home? Go ahead, Jeff. Amy?
No,
you guys. Somebody got you. Raise your hand. Okay.
If you're watching at DonGino.com, you'll see that Jeff just raised his hand.
I think the key to that whole statement and the fact that your loan is either been sold or is about to be sold and transferred is who it's with now and where it's going, and specific timelines, and the topic we were speaking of earlier, incentives that you may be in line for today that in 30 days from now could go away. So, speaking on a particular experience with Bank of America, I had a client who was in line for a $25,000 incentive. The loan got sold to SPS, and the incentive went away.
I hope they didn't spend that money already.
No,
in most cases, they don't have it to spend, though.
Right.
I mean, that's why they get those incentives.
I'm not usually a conspiracy theorist, but if you had these incentives and the loan gets sold and the incentives go away...
Pure coincidence?
Yes. Yeah, that was I don't want to get into that, but I think that was a little bit of
So you're saying that if it was sold, there's a potential, if you're in the middle of a short sale negotiation, had certain terms set up, they could disappear with the sale of the loan.
That's correct. It's all the way down to the point of if you have it in writing, you're for the most part good. They'll honor it until.
Oh, that's good.
If it's on the presses, ready to be printed, then you're not.
Okay, so we're not delivering that at the local corner if it's not printed.
That's correct.
Got it.
That's correct.
Get it in writing. They always say that.
Tying those two in, Amy, you can talk about this affects the timelines.
Timelines. I mean, although they have a full package, short sale package that we have to submit with each new short sale, say B of A has a full package, when all these are being transferred over, it's taking them 30 days to get everything transferred over. And most of the time, they're not going to have the package. So we're basically starting the process over. So we might already been in the process for 3 months. A lot of times we're having to start over again. So it might be an additional 3 months, 2 months. And so it's just setting that expectation up front and being aware that this might not be a 3-month process. It might be a 6-month process. And just knowing, the differences at the banks and who the new servicer is, and knowing their timeline. So when we know who has the new loan, we'll know what the timelines are. But
and I could speak to, from our experience, the timelines with Aquin and with NationStar are not pleasant. They're long timelines.
Well, and that's why it's important to work. I mean, you can see that. Okay, what we've been bringing to light for the last hour now on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show with Jeff Hunter and Amy Sturton with Real Pro Advantage is short sales are a lot more complicated than most people realize unless you work with professionals, and they can help enlighten you on what you need to know, what's really happening, and help you navigate through this craziness called short sales. And they become your friends. They become your allies in a very difficult situation. A lot of you out there have difficult scenarios right now, and you could be underwater or need to get out of your home. And we always suggest, instead of just walking from your home, look into your options. We can have you talk to a bankruptcy attorney in Lou Esbon, our debt doctor. He's great at giving you real advice. We can have you speak with a real estate professional that works with short sales. We can have you working with a great team like Amy Sturton and Jeff Hunter with Real Pro Advantage to help you through a very challenging time, to help you get a fresh start over, because this is a very short period of your life, and it will pass, and you can start over. The key is having friends help you with that.
I think it's our friend Tony from the Call Tony show that says, take the stress out of distress.
Oh, that's a good term.
Yeah. So I think that's what we can do for you here, is we can help you do that. In fact, you were mentioning during the break that we have some sort of system, wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning in a panic, and you could see what's going on?
We have a system that we use, and it's that the sellers or the agents have access to 24/7, and it's our latest notes. So they always know what's going on at any time. If you wake up at 3 o'clock and say, oh, no, I forgot to call Jeff, you can go on our website and check what's going on with your loan with the latest notes.
Can they actually leave communications in there for you as well?
Absolutely, and that helps us too. And that's another way to speed up the process. If you have something new that came up, you can just email it through that system, and it'll go directly to us.
So it's a communications portal.
Absolutely.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, that's very good. Nice. You guys are good. That's why we have them on our show here. So if you want to reach out to either our professionals, real estate professionals, or of course Jeff and Amy with Real Pro Advantage, you can reach us at 855-DON-GINO, 855-DON-GINO, or of course email us if you want to say, you don't know who I am, but I'm considering it, who do I talk to? Just email us at donandgino@gmail.com.
You forgot a really important step there. Create a fake email address at Gmail, then email us.
We're your friends. We're your friends. We're tired of those. We're your friends, and we want to help our friends. So be our friend and reach out to us. Also, like our Facebook page. We have such great information coming out on our Facebook page, warning you what's going on. Great interviews being posted with top professionals that will help educate you and guide you to personal financial wellness, like us at Don and Gino Radio Show.
In fact, Don, and as you know, I like to send people to the website for that. I just
Please
think it's
do.
easier. DonandGino.com, hit the Facebook logo, and you can check out the YouTube page, which I absolutely love with the highlights. But I'm thinking what's nice about the Facebook page is we can alert them on things during the week, because we're not here all week. We're here on Thursdays. So I like to be able to alert people during the week as things are happening. That's our opportunity to communicate with you during the week as well.
Yeah,
So
very good point. Well, we want to thank you, Amy, for being here with us.
Thank you.
Amy Sturton and Jeff Hunter.
I appreciate it.
Very good information. You guys are on fire, man. You guys just know your stuff. I mean, you should see. They came in so prepared. They know their stuff. I have a full page. You guys, anybody out there you guys want to stay another hour?
So don't we have another hour for this?
Yeah, because we have that much more content. We'd love to stay for another hour. But you've had 2-hour dose of Don and Gina. We're going to give you a little rest for a week. And we'll be on next week with some incredible guests. I know we have the president of NAREP, National Association of Hispanic.
San Fernando, Santa Clarita chapter.
That's right. On our show, and more great financial experts, real estate information, stuff that's going to change your life. So we thank you for being part of the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show. Thank you again, Jeff. Thank you again, Amy.
Thanks,
We will
Gino.
have you
Appreciate
guys back real soon. Make sure you tune in every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. right here on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. If you missed any of this, go to our webpage at donandgino.com. All of our shows are on donandgino.com. We look forward to being with you next Thursday, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. Stay tuned for Joe Messina.